excited to see how the Cathay Ball is tonight. This is the first time ever that we have the hybrid event.
From everyone at Scotiabank, congratulations Cathay Ball to another successful year.
It is a very exciting event tonight tonight we have the initiative called Caring Beyond Boundaries.
On behalf of HSBC Bank Canada, we are so proud to support Mon Sheong and the annual Cathay Ball.
Good evening, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, especially those 400 and more online. Welcome to Cathay Ball 2021. Have we missed each other for the last 2 years? I certainly have. And to catch up, I ordered more food for tonight. So this brochure, the food is most important to me. We have prepared a fun and entertaining program with live shows after dinner. Dinner? Oh, I think we're all getting hungry. So let's bring on the food. I'll come back to report to you what we've done in the last 2 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our MCs for tonight, Ms. Pauline Chan and Mr. Castro Liu.
Wow, we've got a real audience. This is so awesome. Thank you so much for joining us this evening, and thank you to our virtual audience out there. My name is Pauline Chan, and I am very honored to be here tonight with Castro.
喺度咧，歡迎大家嚟到第29屆萬常之夜。我係廖立輝，我身邊呢一位拍檔咧就係 Pauline Chan。
And we want to start out by saying thank you to the Nagata Shachu group, the drummers that you just saw. Weren't they fantastic? Woo! They are based in Toronto, and one notable achievement that they just had recently was the Japan's Foreign Minister's Commendation for the promotion of cultural exchange between Japan and Canada. They do a terrific job, and we're so honored to have them with us.
First, we'd like to also welcome all guests online and in person at this beautiful PC Hall Theatre of the Chinese Cultural Centre of Greater Toronto. We have a lots of games and entertainment prepared for you tonight. And I would like to introduce also our virtual platform. We have an amazing virtual platform. And we have lots of games. And one of the games is called Touch of Love. So make sure that you go online, and this game is supported by our diamond sponsor Medi System Pharmacy, and the top 10 contestants will win a prize. And remember, our game closes at 9:15 p.m.
Mm-hmm. And of course, our theme this year is Caring Beyond Boundaries, and we know all the terrific work that has been done caring for our seniors at Mon Sheong. One of the other special events this year, they've had to be very creative and come up with a whole bunch of special innovative events. So we've got the virtual photo booth sponsored by Scotiabank, and we hope that everybody out there will be participating in our Best Photo Award. The prize is a Yorkdale personal shopping experience valued at more than $400, and that also closes at 9:15. So please make sure that you've submitted your photos. We would love to see them all.
And also make sure that you check out the messages from our sponsors. And we have a sponsors gallery. And we would like to take this opportunity to also thank all our sponsors for their unwavering support over the years.
Mm-hmm. And if we check out the big screen, we just want to say hello to our big screen viewers. We also have a special event coming up later on in our program. It's the trivia game, right?
Yes, the trivia game, and we'll play this exciting online game called the Trivia Game, is supported by Hong Kong Economic and Trade Office Toronto later in the show. Make sure that you scan the QR code because you need to pre-register it. It is on the screen for online guests, and also for the in-person guests, as is on the info card that you have in front of you. And also 10 winners will each receive a barbecue set.
And so make sure you have pre-registered. We tried it out earlier this afternoon. It's a lot of fun. So we're looking forward to that.
Okay, so now let us please all rise for the national anthem. And leading us sing the national anthem, we have Mr. Michael Chifel.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Over the past 5 decades, Mon Sheong Foundation has worked diligently to meet the needs of the community. As the number of seniors continues to grow, more and more services are required to accommodate their various needs. Tonight, Mon Sheong's chairman, Mr. Tim Kwan, is excited to share with you the foundation's latest developments. Please welcome Mr. Tim Kwan.
Thank you, Pauline and Castro. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, in person and online, welcome again. First of all, I'd like to acknowledge this event's co-chair, Teresa Susumi and Francis Chui, and especially our staff. They work hard to make this happen. Please give them a big round of applause. The pandemic has been a challenge, but it did not slow us down. On behalf of our foundation, I would like to give you a report by video on what we've done in the last 2 years.
In 2018, due to very heavy demand for more long-term care beds, Mon Sheong Foundation made a commitment to build 600 new beds in 10 years. We are pleased that the Stouffville Long-Term Care Center, with 320 beds, was finished 15 months ahead of schedule. The ribbon-cutting ceremony in July 2021 included distinguished guests such as the Premier of Ontario, various ministers, the Mayor of Stouffville, and many more. We hit another milestone when we welcomed the first residents on October 6th. This facility provides special innovative features and designs beyond ministry requirements to enhance the care and comfort of the residents. With the recent allotment of 768 new licenses, Mon Sheong will continue to expand on long-term care facilities in 3 other municipalities. We are optimistic that within 6 months, Mon Sheong will be able to break ground on the new senior care campus, housing 160 beds, 250 life lease apartment units, and a personal support worker training facility at 36 Apple Creek Boulevard in Markham. Mon Sheong has been working tirelessly in developing and building new long-term care beds, but we cannot do it alone. We need support from our governments, communities, and most importantly, our generous donors and volunteers. Please join our Because We Care capital campaign to make these beds a reality for our vulnerable seniors. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to make 3 recognitions. Number 1, Verity Ma, Director, Honorary Governor, a stalwart who passed away earlier this year. Valerie exemplifies our theme tonight, caring without boundaries. Second recognition, our board advisor, Mr. Frank Chow. Without Frank, we couldn't do what we've done. And third, not least, all of you who've supported our work, donated, bought tickets, and attended tonight here and online. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this opportunity to announce that our new Markham Health Campus will break ground on November the 15th, 10 days from now. It seems that we work faster than that video. In this Markham campus, there will be the new long-term care, there will be PSW, Personal Service Worker Training Center, as well as a new Markham Court, which is a senior life lease building. While that's going on, new long-term care and Other projects are on our drawing board. Ladies and gentlemen, I really look forward to seeing you more and more in person next year to continue with this journey with fun. Thank you.
Thank you very much for all the special messages.
I'm a health reporter, so I cover health issues all the time. It's great to see the different ways that Mon Sheong is supporting seniors, helping make life enjoyable for them. And one of the things that they like to do every year at the Cathay Ball is, of course, raise money. 2021 is no exception. As part of our Because We Care campaign, we're raising money to equip 3 rooms with a Snoezlin sensory system. And we've got some images there on the screen. It's a multi-sensory way of stimulating and entertaining and just helping people with dementia in particular. I've seen it used for kids with autism. The lighting effects, the sounds, the colors, different materials that you can touch. They help the seniors to relax and to be calm and to provide a little bit of mental and sensory stimulation. And it's especially beneficial for people with dementia to reduce agitation and anxiety.
This is the moment. This is the day when I send all my doubts and demons on their way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play, is here and now today. This is the moment. This is the time when the momentum and the moment are in rhyme. Give me this moment, this precious chance. I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done, all of my dreaming, scheming and screaming become one. This is the day. See it sparkle and shine when all I've lived for becomes mine. For all these years I've chased the world alone, but now the time has come to prove to them I've made it on my own. This is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckoned, I'll never reckon second best. I won't look down, I must not fall. This is the moment, the sweetest moment of them all. This is the moment, damn all the odds. This day or never, I'll sit forever with the gods. When I look back, I will always recall, moment for moment, this was the moment, the greatest moment of them all.
So, individual donors and corporate sponsors have played a vital role in the success of Mon Sheong over the years. Thousands of donors and hundreds of businesses, large and small, have and continue to provide their generous support to the foundation in many ways. We would like to thank them for their unwavering commitment in supporting our model of caring for the elderly and nurturing the young.
Mon Sheong Foundation would like to take this opportunity to thank sponsors for their great support to Cathay Ball 2021. Diamond sponsor, Medisystem Pharmacy Limited.
Hello, my name is Helen Hu, and I'm president of Medisystem Pharmacy. I'm happy to talk to you about Mon Sheong and their ongoing efforts to care for their elderly in their nursing homes and in the community. Caring beyond boundaries, that is their theme, and it is true. True love and care sees no boundaries. Please help, support, do anything in your efforts to help. Anything you can is greatly appreciated by Mon Sheong and the seniors. Thank you very much.
Platinum sponsor, Scotiabank.
Hello everyone, my name is Aubrey. On behalf of Scotiabank 加拿大豐業銀行, we wanted to congratulate Mon Sheong Foundation for presenting 2021 Cathay Ball, Caring Beyond Boundaries. Although this year's event is virtual, but we, Scotiabank and you, can still show our spirit. 關心無界限，愛心無阻隔。
Ruby sponsor, CIBC.
At CIBC, we believe the difference between having a dream and achieving your dream is finding someone who cares enough to help make it real. CIBC, ambitions made real.
Elite sponsor, Hong Kong Economic and Trade Office Toronto. Sapphire sponsor, Sun Ming Hong Canada Limited. Hospitality sponsor, HSBC Bank Canada. Pearl sponsor, 407 ETR. Concord 8X. Midland Food Products Inc. Tridel. Urban NZR Construction Management Limited. Ticket sponsor, Medline Medical Mart. Patron sponsor, Convergence Healthcare Solutions Inc. Jade Construction Group. Urban Canwell Construction Management. Prize sponsor, 407 ETR. BSO Beauty Supply Outlet Richmond Hill. Chinatown Optical Limited. CIBC. Flat Rock Cellars. Hermes, Canada. Hong Kong Economic and Trade Office Toronto. JCY Swarovski. Keurig, Canada. Sean and Ed Brewing Company. Smash Kitchen Bar and Next Door Restaurant. Tilo Scarves. Willow Springs Winery. Yorkdale Shopping Center. Production sponsor, Uni Show Production. Printing sponsor, Best Deal Graphics and Printing. Thank you, and please enjoy your evening with us at Cathay Ball 2021.
We are very honored to have the continued support of our Cathay Ball sponsors, and some of them have stood by us since day one. As we celebrate our 29th anniversary, we would like to present each of them with a token of our heartfelt appreciation.
So please welcome our first presenter, Vice President of Mon Sheong Foundation, Mr. David Chang.
Diamond sponsor, Medisystem Pharmacy, represented by Ms. Helen Hu. I think we're going to try and do the group photo afterwards. Our platinum sponsor, Scotiabank, represented by Mr. Scott Gamble, Senior Vice President of the Toronto Region.
And for our elite sponsor, Hong Kong Economic and Trade Office Toronto, represented by Ms. Hilda Chow, Public Relations Officer.
And finally, our hospitality sponsor, HSBC Bank Canada, represented by Mr. David Kuo, Head of Branch Network, Ontario. And did we want to do one big group photo? It's lovely to see all these people here with us tonight.
All right, Pauline, I think it's time for some fun and excitement, and let's do the trivia game now.
I've been so impressed by how first of all, the technological team here at the Cathay Ball has pulled together, and how they came up with this great idea for this trivia game. We hope that you've all had a chance to pre-register, and for our folks that are watching online, I hope you've had a chance to pre-register as well. Oh, this one, okay. This one's a little bit tough. How many times has the lion dance appeared in that video? Well, do you remember?
I have to guess a little bit. Right.
Take your best educated guess if you didn't count them all.
I'll give you some hint. Is odd number.
He's so helpful.
Thank you.
All right, that was 3, and our leaderboard still shows our top 10 there. Tony Chow still on top.
Wow, impressive.
I think carrying beyond boundaries can mean a lot of things. Sometimes it can mean just doing something small for somebody you care about. But for me, it's all about cooking and feeding other people. Hi everyone, my name is Christopher Seal. I'm the winner of MasterChef Canada Season 7, and today I'll be sharing my favorite cheesecake recipe with everyone. My dad used to make me cheesecakes when I was younger for my birthdays, and I remember that feeling of joy and happiness, which is what really inspired me to go into baking. For today's cheesecake recipe, we'll only need a few pieces of equipment and just a couple of ingredients. We'll be using a blender or any mixer if you have one at home. If you don't, we can also whisk it. We'll be using a pot or a pan. We'll be using a whisk and a spatula. You'll need one springform pan or an 8-inch cake ring to bake your cheesecake in. We'll be using eggs, sugar, vanilla bean extract. This one I'm using is from a Tahitian, but you can definitely use any variety you want, or if you have vanilla beans, it's even better. We'll have flour, cornstarch, mascarpone cheese, milk, cream, and finally, cream cheese. We're gonna start by cracking our eggs and whisking them first. So we'll be using 5 large eggs today. So once your eggs are whisked up, make sure that they're not too foamy. We don't want to over whip them, because for our cheesecake, we actually want a smooth and dense texture. Next, we'll be adding together the first of our ingredients. We'll be using the cream. We'll be using about 1.5 cups of milk. We'll be using about 2 tablespoons of flour, about 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, and finally, about 1/2 cup of sugar. So we'll just be mixing all these ingredients together until you have no more lumps. Then we'll be cooking it on the stove just until it starts to thicken up. So now we're going to cook our milk and cream mixture. So we're going to first cook it on about a medium-high heat until it becomes thick. Once it's become thick, we're going to drop our heat to low, and we're actually going to stir in our eggs just to cook them slightly. We just want to bring the milk and cream up to temperature. So it'll need to be about 80 degrees to 85 degrees before the cornstarch and flour starts thickening. Once it's thickened, we're going to reduce it to low heat and then add our eggs. As the mixture starts to thicken, you want to start stirring a little bit more frequently, and make sure that when you stir, you're really getting the corners. You can see the milk is starting to get hot because we're getting some foam on the sides. You want to keep a close eye on your mixture, because once it starts to thicken, it'll thicken very rapidly. So now I can start to see that it's starting to get thick because the foam has disappeared from the top of my cream and milk mixture, and I can start feeling it as I'm mixing it. So at this point, it should look nice and thick and creamy. And on low heat, we're going to be adding our eggs. So as I add the eggs, I'm going to just add them a little bit at a time while stirring. I don't want to curdle my eggs or overcook them. For about 10 to 20 seconds, we just want to half cook our eggs, but we don't want to cook them fully. You'll notice that the eggs will actually make this a little bit thicker because they're going to cook a little, and at this point we've basically made our curd. So now that you've finished cooking your egg and cream mixture, you'll notice that it's gotten a lot thicker. Don't worry if it's a little bit lumpy, that's what the blender is for. We're going to be blending it together and you'll have this beautifully smooth cheesecake batter after. So we're going to be starting by putting our egg mixture into our blender. So we'll be adding the rest of our ingredients now. So for today, I've chosen a mascarpone cheese, cream cheese, and a vanilla bean paste. Finally, our vanilla bean paste. So the better vanilla you use, the better your cheesecake will turn out, because the vanilla is going to be your major flavoring component for this cake. So we want to blend our mixture for about 30 seconds or until you get this nice smooth and creamy texture. You shouldn't be able to see any lumps in it and it should be nice and smooth. At this point, we're ready to pour it into our cake pan. You just want to smooth your batter off lightly just to make sure that there are no lumps and the top looks nice and smooth. So before baking this cheesecake, we will put it in the fridge just for a couple of hours until it chills off. It's better to let this cake chill off before baking it, and that way you'll have a nice smooth center. And the cheesecake looks like it's just about ready. So now that we've finished chilling the cake, we're going to bake it at 375 degrees Fahrenheit on convection for 40 minutes. If you don't have convection at home, you can also use 400 degrees. So don't get me wrong, you need to refrigerate this cheesecake after you bake it at least overnight so it takes on the right texture. Afterwards, you'll get this beautiful, creamy, smooth texture. So that's it. That's how we make our beautiful Basque-style cheesecake, my version. So you can see how smooth and creamy it is with a beautiful caramelized layer on top.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, a bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Shufo, thank you so much for your wonderful music and all your kindness.
I have very exciting news to announce. We raised over $55,000, and we have no problem getting that 3 Snowland rooms for the Stouffville Long-Term Care Center. Wonderful.
So we would like to.
We need to spin the wheel, I think. Yes. And thank you so much for all your support.
Do we have the name of our winner for the donation
Let's
draw?
look at the screen.
Okay.
All right. So let's
Is it going to spin this wheel? Or is that our winner there that it's already parked on?
Let's find out.
Oh, it's spinning, it's spinning. And there we go. Our winner is Peter M. Thank you so much for our donations from all of our donors, and especially congratulations to Peter. This is our part 2 now of our grand prize draw. And so we will be spinning the wheel again, and we have 13 lucky 13 prizes to give out this time.
So we're going to spin 13 times.
Yes.
All right, this is thank you all our prize sponsors again. And if we're ready, we're going to draw our first prize. Our first prize is a comprehensive tour and tasting for 10 people, sponsored by Flat Rock Cellars.
And our winner is John Lee. Congratulations. Now we've got something interesting. It is a 1/10 ounce of gold, a fine Canadian maple leaf gold coin valued at $250 from CIBC. And that prize is going to... Our gold coin prize winner is Janice Lowe. Congratulations, Janice.
All right, so now it's time for our next performance. Everybody knows Carry On Band. They've been a very, very big supporter for Mon Sheong Foundation. Every year at the Cathay Ball, you see them perform. But this year, because of the pandemic, they're gonna do it from a video. So let's welcome the Carry On Band.
Woo.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one.
We hope you've enjoyed tonight's program. On behalf of the Mon Sheong Foundation, thank you for joining us tonight at the Cathay Ball 2021. And please continue to support us so we can benefit those who need our help the most. We look forward to partnering with you again for a better tomorrow for our communities. And don't forget to adjust your clocks. Thank you so much and have a good evening.
我哋喺度咧，謹代表孟常會再次衷心多謝大家對孟常之夜嘅支持，希望大家繼續支持孟常會嘅活動，一齊為社區出一分力。正如孟常會嘅口號：分享溫情，有你和應。多謝大家。